Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining in for today's Cam Immigration Live. All right, we have a lot of people coming and joining in. Guys, what is happening with immigration? The skilled trade draw Ontario PNP has been taken out. Big news every time. I think every week. I think when we come live, something else is happening. Yeah. What's the update about OINP? We're gonna tell it to you guys. I'm just waiting for Vishnu to just join in the live. Still can't see Vishnu joining in, guys. A major update. Where even we got to know because one of our client had applied through this, and they also got a letter from the OINP that the skill trade has been removed. And a couple of urgent cases of a lot of people. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting. I'm looking at Mr. Mystery's comment. It says he's been waiting for the last 1.5 years and now they returned our files. I know, guys, it's a hard toll to take it in right now. I know it's hard. I'm just gonna wait for Vishnu to just join in. He's gonna explain it because we were supposed to start at 6:30, but we were just going through the whole live and just waiting for just to understand what is the exact policy, what is IRCC trying to explain. That was the reason why we were just delaying it a little bit, but yep, just waiting for Vishnu. Guys, hold on, he's gonna join in. I mean, it was gonna be a good weekend, but then this is a bad news for like applied and been waiting for the last couple of months, years. I believe 2024 there was an invitation, and Vishnu's here. Vishnu, it's
How are
a
you guys doing?
it was a good it was supposed to be a good weekend, but all of a sudden the skilled trade news was just out, and everyone is just concerned. Like I think that there was in 2024 was the last straw that came in. I think a lot of people have been waiting for the last 1.5 years just to get an update, and now this has been taken out. What is happening, Vishnu?
Yes, so first of all, a little bit of a notification and update on this live that guys, today we are going to discuss about more about how to get a PR in 2026, what should your plan, how the skill trade worker is going to be influencing a lot of applications. If you are already submitted, how it would be TR to PR, everything. We will cover most of the topics if needed, but please, one simple request to you, kindly don't comment because if you could just comment, it's very difficult to find out the what is your question. Please use the question button like just close to the comment tab. So when you look the comment, there is a question tab. If you go to the question and then you click on that and you put your question, it would be better to answer, like understand your question and answer that. And we will also have a track of what question you're asking because if you just go on comments, already there's like around 30, 40 comments. Abhin may not able to read all the comments. So please, first thing, use the question mark, that comment, which is just near to the comment section. Kindly put your full name. If your name is like you're truly Sri Deep. Hi there. So like that. So kindly put your first name there and then put your question so that we can address your question by calling out your name. First request. Second thing, this live is almost for next 1 hour. That's the plan. And I was taking a little bit of time just to go over with my colleagues to understand that how the immigration would be, how this skilled trade, which is now suspended, how it is going to influence. So we had a very good discussion on this, which I'm
Yeah.
gonna like share with you all the major points which we have came across just recently. But please, if possible, put your comments on the question session and then we will start. Kindly put your first name and then put your question so that we will be properly able to address. If you just want to put a comment, unfortunately, we cannot able to give a proper answer because already there is around 30, no, 50 comments already been there. So please, let's start today's live. And thank you, Khan family, for joining. I know a lot of stress, a lot of things going on in immigration. Every immigrant wanted to get an answer at this point, and we are there to give you a proper answer. So yes, so all the credit goes to Urban. Today he was not feeling good, but again he decided to join now. And yes, now we are starting our live. Please, Urban, feel free.
All right, Vishnu. I mean, this week you're looking for today this weekend. there are two good things. I mean, there's a good thing and a bad thing as well. Good thing that there was a healthcare draw with how what was the score 400 and
462.
462. A lot of people have called us, have
Now,
asked.
today we are the luckiest one. A lot of people from our clientele got our invitation. More than that, I'm receiving a lot of text message from our consultation clients. They're saying that
Mm,
today they have received the invitation. So very happy that this kind of draw where the 3,500 invitation is given, healthcare workers, everyone who those who had a score more than 462 received the invitation today.
yeah. And on the other hand, the bad news is that the skill trade
Yes.
stream has been taken out from the OINP.
But
It
again,
has.
I mean, if you notice that we already made a video, it's gonna come soon on our Instagram, YouTube, and our Facebook. But a small shot of that, like, okay, what is it about? I already posted that on our WhatsApp channel. So if you are new to our channel or new to our page, please note we have a WhatsApp channel with Can Immigration name where the raw, unfiltered content usually comes. So technically, without edit, if any news or anything comes, the first update goes on our WhatsApp channel, and then my team usually edit and everything, make it proper before it comes to social media. So if you are the one who really wanted to get first-hand information, our WhatsApp channel is away, but definitely we are going to post that information about what are the positive, what are negative, and why it has happened. That is something which every international student has to understand, because please note this has happened with the skill trade worker stream. It can happen with any streams in future,
Mm,
especially if someone try to take advantage of immigration because of certain law codes or certain policies or certain pathway. Always be very careful that immigration do, like CIC do look into all the pathways, like what immigrants are thinking, what are the loopholes. And right now in 2025, we already seen that all the loopholes they are trying to close down. So last year, the STEM category and the transportation category was closed. And again, I have already discussed this in the previous reel also, that the major reason which I believe is a lot of payrolls was running on, a lot of fake documents was going on, a lot of people who say that, yeah, I work online IT job and that's why I can qualify. Those was a major reason. But
mm,
right now, with this particular skilled trade worker stream, which is now being suspended, again, it is not said that, okay, it will be suspended or it is cancelled. It is right now suspended. It may reinstate in the future with updated policy. But one of the most important paragraph which I've read is this is just because, particularly with this particular stream, the OINP noticed that a lot of fake documentation, there is a lot of scams, there's a lot of misuse of this particular stream was happened. And that's why if any of the application, if they notice that no, you are not following in the proper guidelines of it and they have any doubts, they literally cancel, they return the application, and yes, full refund is issued, but that's the least of happiness at this point.
hmm. Okay, Vishnu, one of the big questions is for all those who have applied. I think we have a couple of people who have has said that I think Mr. Mystery has said I'd applied. I got the invitation in October 2024 for the skill trade. Now it got like a lot of people are calling in and asking like, well, now that I got a rejection, I'm getting all my documents back, all the refund and everything. What should I do next? Their main concern is, should we wait for the, do you think will there be a reopening of the skill trade, or do you think it's out of the whole context for now?
No, very good question. And like again, we have covered this in our YouTube, like a video, long video, which will be coming up by tonight or by tomorrow morning, most probably. But let me just answer this question because this is one of the most important and it has to be addressed now. Okay, especially those individuals who received an invitation, but now their application got cancelled. What is the next thing it has to be? Please note, skilled trade worker stream is just one of the stream. Again, in 2025, we have not even seen any draws. 2026, yes, it can come back because once again, as per the letter which we have received from the OINP, it very clearly says that they have noticed that this stream has a lot of undocumented, like fake documentation, false, like a processing, and people are taking advantage of this particular stream. That's why they're canceling all the applications, suspending the stream for temporarily for now.
Mm.
Again, it is permanently or temporarily, it is not mentioned anywhere. So, yes, if you are the one who is already working and you are in express entry stream, please hold on because right now I have discussed with multiple immigration consultants, my friends, my colleagues, and everyone just said one thing that yes, it is suspended. Like if you notice that, yeah, thank you. Arvind. So the 2 points which is mentioned in the middle that this stream has suspended receiving the skilled trade stream application, and those application which has got cancelled, they are going to be returned and the full refund will be issued. So these are the 2 points which is specifically mentioning about what is something happening with the skilled trade worker stream as of today. It is not mentioned that it is permanently closed, like what we see with most of the streams. If it is permanently closed, then CIC or OINP put that, okay, now it is permanently closed, it will reopen next year, it will not reopen next year. They put that kind of thing. But in this, we have not have, no one have clear understanding that whether it will reopen or it will be permanently closed. So please, if you are the one who got a refusal or you are planning to apply and right now you're in that scenario that you believe, okay, skill trade was one of the options, look into other options. So again, 2026, yes, as of today, after the 2025 budget, very positive hopes at this point because of the 33,000 accelerated PR pathways they are talking about. They are talking about that how to make temporary resident to a PR. They are talking about more about implementing the policies to regain particular sector, priority sector jobs. So it is positive. But today, what happened? In the evening time, literally, I was also concerned. I was shocked, literally. But like I said, wait for it. In next 1 week, we will have more information about it. Once we have more information, we will keep you posted on that. What should be the plan? But right now, even if the skill trade is gone, don't panic. Look into other streams of PR. There is
Mm.
always like express entry based PR. There is express entry PNP based PR. There is PNP PR. Look into those options because those are the only ways right now which we have. 2026 will bring some good news. We hopefully see.
All right. We're going to a couple of questions, Vishnu. I think one of the big questions I think someone wanted to know is this skill trade stream under any particular PNP or is it just under Express Entry?
Okay, so this is skill trade worker stream. It is basically express entry PNP, where first individual used to get one of the invitation from the PNP, Ontario PNP, then person used to submit all the documents. Once the application get completed, then the particular applicant used to receive a PNP nomination letter, which
Mm.
adds 600 point to the express entry. So this is express entry PNP pathway. Please note, I have noticed that now there are a lot of rumors circulating on social media saying that now category-based express entry draw skill trade got influenced. No, category-based skill trade draw is totally separate than the skill trade worker stream right now. So skill trade, sorry, the skill trade is express entry PNP, and the one which we have noticed recently this year, there was one draw where the cook everything come. That is a
Mm.
category-based express entry draw trade stream. Both are two different categories. Only the express entry PNP's got this particular cancellation, suspension, returning the application. This is the PNP express entry, what is happening.
Hmm. Okay. We have another question from Shina. The employer support for the foreign skilled trade worker stream, is it still open?
So, yes. Shini, really good question. So, let me address through your question to all the CAN family members that please don't correlate whenever information come or whenever the update come. Don't try to connect with anyone like yourself or someone else. Right now, the policy change which happened, that is only for the skilled trade worker stream. That means
Mm.
those applications which were submitted in 2024. Because now, for example, this year there was no draw even. So yes, there might be people who might be waiting for it, but only those individuals got influenced who already received the invitation last year. They submitted the PNP application. Now they have just suspended that whole category. Now, again, this doesn't mean that it is going to be influenced to all other applications. So, for example, now, like you're talking about the foreign worker job offer stream. So, now the foreign worker job offer stream is a totally different PNP job offer stream. Second one is like if you're looking into the international student job offer stream or in demand stream, these are the different streams. But if you're talking about foreign worker skill trade, there is no such streams. It is a skilled trade worker stream, or it is a foreign worker job offer stream, or foreign worker stream. Foreign worker stream is something where you get qualified if you have an experience from back home. Skilled trade worker stream is something which used to be that if you have a continuous 1 year of experience under one of the skilled trade jobs, you get qualified. So it's a two different streams technically.
Hmm. Okay. I'm seeing all those. Guys, a lot of the questions Vishnu has been giving answers, so I'm just gonna skip if I'm gonna go into more. Altos is said it's not a good weekend for immigrants.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
understand. I can feel the pain, Aldo. But once again, that is a life. It's about immigration is negative sometimes, sometimes it's positive. Like I said, today by around like 4 o'clock, there was a healthcare dropping, 462, around 3,500 invitations. A lot of people had got an invitation.
yeah.
Suddenly after this, we have this news. It's a mix. Life and immigration right now, it's all about the mix of good news and bad news. Let's hope that 2026 will have some good news for you for sure.
Okay. What about this whole policy that came out, Vishnu, like the budget that has been announced? Do you think that is influencing the whole OINP, or is it just because
Yeah.
I'm seeing in this thing that it's because of the systematic misrepresentation and fraud relating to skilled trade draws? But do you think this DR to PR, because a lot of people are asking, what about DR to PR and everything? Do you think is that going to influence the OINP?
No. Okay. So now there is three different, I would say, categories in immigration. One is federal level, one is provincial level, and one is the regional level. Federal level, so budget when it comes, it all depends upon like it covers everything. Okay. But IRCC usually make a primary motive is they make a federal regulation changes. Then there's a province. Like province make their own decision that okay, they get okay around like 91,500 is the 2026 allocation. So now Ontario planned that okay, how they wanted to use that allocation to bring more manpower to Ontario. And then they allot few applications to the regional level, which is like rural, Northern Rural Immigration Pilot Program or rural the RCIP, RNIP, like those kind of things. So where the community then decide that okay, if they have around 4,000, 5,000 applications, how they wanted to plan the whole immigration thing. But once again, right now, what we are talking about the budget, it is only proposal that in 2026, 2027, 2028, what are the things what the current government is planning to implement. Yet the IRCC, the PNP, the regional bodies, no one is even participated because once they will participate, technically, you will see that news on the IRCC website saying that yes, the new pathway is this, TR to PR eligibility will be like this, or if there is some kind of a pilot program, okay, the eligibility would be this time you can apply, this is how you need to apply. So again, let's wait for the proper update before we jump into it because that is most important at this point. Your voice is gone. Your voice is gone.
Sorry, I muted myself. All right.
Okay, now it's good.
Okay. Vishnu, there's someone else. Vishnu, can you say something in Malayalam? I'd love to hear you speaking. വേണോ
Mm,
മലയാളത്തിൽ സംസാരിപ്പിക്കണോ?
Malayalam to Pua, but again, and again, we have like again, like I said, can immigration is not a regional immigration firm where we say no, we are only taking South Indians or we are taking Punjabis, we are taking Gujaratis. I born in Punjab, I bottom in North. I know Malayalam, but again, like I said, I like to mix the things. Even my English is not that great. To be very honest, let me be very honest. I studied in Hindi medium. So I also learned Malayalam after coming. Like I also learned Malayalam like after I met my wife, but my English got improved after I came to Canada. So I like to keep it in English so that all our followers who are from non-Maluk, like not from South India, even they can able to understand. But yeah, if your question comes there, definitely I will switch my language. I can go in Gujarati, Marathi, Punjabi, Malayalam, Tamil. We can go in that. But yeah, it depends upon the question. If you say that, okay, answer me in Malayalam, definitely I will.
Okay, Akash, there's a question. Why didn't we see any trade draws? What might be the cutoff and the time of a draw?
Okay. The trade draws again. Now you're talking about the category-based express entry draw, or you're talking about a skilled trade worker stream draw. So because now
Mm.
skilled trade is the express entry PNP. Trade draw, if you're talking about the category base, there was already one draw which around like 505 points, which was already been there. Now, yes, there is a allocation there. Remaining is around 1,750 like applications still due there. But once again, C CIC can make an application, or CIC think that no, now everything will go to next year. Anything can happen. And from 2024 onwards, what we are noticing is they are not following like, okay, yeah, this is the way how the immigration need to be. French, the number of allocation which was there, now it is crossed.
To
Whereas
this
the
date.
health category, priority, like priority stream, the other sectors, they are
Yeah.
not even getting anything. But again, it can keep on changing. It's nothing like only this much.
Hmm.
CIC can decide whenever they want to do any of the application. No one have control over it.
Okay. I think there's one question. What is the best way to get PR in 2026 and 2027?
We are doing a detailed video on that, but once again, it depends upon your profile. So it's not that, okay, for example, if I say I have a profile like a person have a degree or master's, good experience from back home, or the person is already working in a priority sector from back home, like nurse, dentist, or after coming to Canada, the person is working as a RN, RPN, early childhood care educator. Then again, to that particular individual, I would say that the best pathway is category-based express entry. But at the same time, if I'm noticing a person who have just high school from back home, or the person have a degree or a master's from back home, but no work experience inside Canada, and I don't
Hmm.
think that person will be having a CLB 9 kind of efficiency, then I would recommend to go through PNP or other pathway. So yeah, what technically we do in our consultation is our consultation has no time limit. It can go for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour until you get all the information. But how can immigration do a consultation is first 15 to 20 minutes, my team will call you and collect all the information about you, your spouse, your background, education, work experience, everything. Then it comes to me where I do plan based upon your profile that, okay, this is the option number one, this is option number two, this is option number three. I usually keep around 6 to 8 options based upon what is easy till what is most hard. But I give you
Hmm.
all the proper options, and I will make you understand that what are the probabilities in that, how you can qualify into the multiple streams at the same time, or you just need to focus on one stream because that has highest probability. That's how we go take our consultation. But once
Hmm.
again, telling that upfront what is the most easiest way in 2026, 2027, trust me, it depends upon the profile, because even you and your friend might be the same kind of a profile, but depending upon your language proficiency or depending upon where you work, your option would be too different. So
True.
again,
True.
it depends upon the profiles.
Okay. Question, Vishnu. What are the most common knock codes who's going to be affected by this whole skill trade draw?
Okay. So first of all, we need to understand that what is a skilled trade worker stream. Okay. Skilled trade worker stream is for those particular knock codes which fall under the skilled trade. So in short, if I wanted to tell you about the skilled trade worker stream, mostly all the knock codes where your knock code is starting from 7273, 8283, 9293. Okay. So the knock code is basically 5 digit. So first two digit need to be 7273, or otherwise 8283 or 9293. These
Hmm.
are the usual simple method to identify that whether that person is coming under the skilled trade worker stream or not. However, among the skilled trade worker stream, there are few knock code which do come under the category based express entry draw skilled trade, which is usually like 20 or 30 knock codes is selected from that. So right now the skill trade, all the skill trade which was there starting, like I said, mentioned the knockouts, they got influenced because that particular scheme is suspended at this point. But
Hmm.
it is still an express entry. So doesn't mean that a person who worked till now 2, 3 years of experience under as a welder, he's not going to get a PR. No, he's still going to get a PR because that experience is coming under the CEC, Canadian Experience Class. And if that code comes under the category based express entry draw, again, you have two options right on there. And if
Hmm.
your employer is ready to support, then you can go through international student job offer stream, or you can even go through a foreign worker job offer stream. So there are different streams depending upon your profile. We can able to recommend.
Okay. All right. What about I'm seeing a couple of questions. I'm just guys, if you have any questions, if suppose if anyone is joining in right now, there is an option in your screen on the bottom. There's a chat button with a question mark in it. Go over there, put in your questions over there. Definitely we can answer those because comment section goes pretty quick. It might be pretty hard for us to catch up. One of the questions I'm seeing is what about OINP master stream draw under OINP? And do you
So,
think any other streams are going to be affected like this as well?
okay.
That they
So
need to
now,
be prepared?
okay. So, okay. So two questions. Okay. So let me answer the first question. This year, the master stream has not happened. The master stream, the master's OMP stream draw not happened. So the major reason for that. So once again, guys, if you following our content from long time, I have explained this in multiple lives. I have explained in multiple videos and multiple fact of the day. So again, if you're new to us, do go subscribe our channel or follow us because we always post those information which is very relevant with the current immigration process.
Mm,
Usually on the WhatsApp channel, we do have a channel where I post usually raw content, unfiltered content. Again, depending upon what is currently happening with the immigration. In all the way, let me just explain the particular PNP applications or particular PNP streams which has not even had a draw this year. Specifically, master stream, then human capital priority stream, skilled trade worker stream, and I believe in demand general stream. So these are the four major categories which not even had a single draw this year. Sorry. Okay.
that's pretty unfortunate, honestly. The whole
Okay.
master stream.
Yeah. But again, the reason for that, that's very important to understand. And the reason for not having the particular draw, that was because in the month of March and April, the Ontario, so the government passed the regulation and Ontario cut down their allocation almost by 50%. Because they cut down the allocation by 50%, what Ontario did is Ontario only had priority streams in mind to get the PNP supports. But now in 2026, again, from the 44,000 something which was allocated for 2025, now it directly went to 91,500 allocations for 2026, which means now the allocation is almost got doubled.
Mm,
So yes, we can anticipate to having a master stream, human capital priority stream, or other streams in Ontario because definitely the employers need in-demand sectors jobs. So for example, a person who is working in London or Kitchener area under a 9495 knock code, which is under in demand. If they are not getting a PR, literally no one will working in this particular region. Everyone will start to leave the employer. In short, the business started to close down. And Ontario don't want that to be happen. So again, in 2026, we can anticipate because right now, a lot of like big employers are started to approach the government saying that because of immigration now, we are having a labor shortage. People are not working, people are leaving the job or they are quitting the job or they don't have a status. So a lot of things are going in the background, which we will see that in 2026, how it will be positive. But answer to your second question, and that is the master stream. If you're planning for master stream, always have a plan B. Master stream is one of the stream where there is only limited number of allocation compared to any other PNPs. So if you're looking into 5,000, 6,000 applications a year, it is not a huge because even in one particular university, in one year, there might be around 15,000, 20,000 students who get passed out after doing the masters. So anyone and everyone, always I say this, if you are aiming for master stream only, always have a plan B and C. Just don't wait for that because if you just wait for that, you may end up into a scenario where your work permit will be expired soon.
mm, makes sense, makes sense. Hmm. Okay, Anjali Sebastian has a question. Hi, I'm Anjali. I would like to know the eligibility to TR to PR, eligibility documents required, etc.
Okay,
Actually,
hi.
you know, like we can because we have made a whole live last week on YouTube with a whole TR to PR, so explaining what to expect and everything. Maybe you
So
can
Anjali,
actually, yeah.
to you, the simple thing is go to our YouTube channel, look into the last live which we have did last week that explain about each and everything about TR to PR. Again, this is the bubble at this point where people believe that you call an immigration firm and they will say that, yeah, you can sign up right away, you are qualified for TR to PR. Ask them how they say that. Because right now there is no, like I can say, it's a budget. Like how, for example, in India, when the budget comes, the financial minister come and say that now everyone will get a tax redemption, your life will be good, the middle class will be happy, and this and that. The all promises comes up. Trust me, did you ever seen that is getting implemented? Same way. 2025 budget is really good. I'm not saying that it is bad or something. It's really good. But how it is going to implement, that is most important thing, which we have to see that in 2026. And until and unless it is seen on CIC website that yes, the TR to PR, this is eligibility, these are the documents, everything. Nothing is clear at this point. But yeah, I know that a lot of people are making videos just to get the views or just to give a false assurances or just mm, improving their business. They are giving a lot of false assurances. But again, Anjali, for you, please go to our YouTube channel. The last live, it is almost like for 1 hour, but I'm covering each and every topic and questions where it will enlighten you with all the questions what you are looking to get an answer for. Take care.
All right, guys, if you get a response to your question, don't forget to share some support and love. Even just saying got the answer, or I even see I said one of the comments saying thank you for the response. That will like enlighten us, make us happy as well. Okay, let's go to Saidul.
Thank you, Anjali.
We have Saidul, who's asked, "Hey, Vishnu, this is Saidul. I think we had he joined us for this thing. Remember for the Saidul
Mhm.
blog?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of those applicant whose application got returned today under skill trade. I have applied for visitor record with restoration and am in deep trouble. Any suggestions would be highly appreciated."
Hi, Sado. Unfortunately, brother, I can feel your pain, what's going on. But please, once again, look into other options to get a PR because, like I said, you submitted your application got already written. At
Hmm.
least you have a Canadian experience. With that, look for options so that even if you have to go back, you can try to improve your CRS point and you can try to get a PR. But again, depending upon your profile only, we can able to educate you and make you understand that what are the other options. Because I always recommend one thing that if you're not working in Canada, please don't be in Canada. Canada is very expensive, especially if you are not working. Better to go back and look for a job which can get you the PR by working back home because you don't have to pay the rent. You don't have to take care of a lot of things. You can just focus on your work and your studies, get a better score, and try to get a PR. So I think that would be my recommendation, man. And I can feel like how sad you would be today. Hopefully, 2026, I can see you as a PR, brother.
All righty, let's go. What about registered practical nurses? What are their best options? Question is from Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. RPN, my community, nurse to nurse. I'm very happy to see that. Like you're working as a RPN. My best wishes. So again, it depends upon now your profile. If you're RPN, you have a more than 1 year of experience inside Canada, continuous work experience. You may get qualified into CVC again if your score is good. Second, you may get qualified into human capital priority stream. Third, you may
Mm,
qualified into the category-based express entry draw healthcare. Fourth, if your employer is good, you can look into the international student. Or if your employer is good and you already passed that 2 years after your course completion, you still got qualified into foreign worker job over stream without even having a 2 years of experience in RPM because it's a licensed job. Like that, lot many options are there. Like I said, I'm just giving you the option based upon that knock code. But usually, whenever we do consultation, we look into your profile, your education, your background, your interest, how much work permit you are remaining, and what are the probabilities by which we can able to lay down a proper immigration pathway for you. So I would say go and talk to any legal immigration firm you trust so that they can evaluate your profile and can tell you, yeah, this is the best way to get a PR, and this is the not a good way to look for a PR or waiting for it. Please don't wait for TR to PR because it may come March or it may come in like next September. If you don't even have a status at that point, what you will do. So think about it, plan your immigration well before your work permit expire.
all right, guys, and also, guys, don't have to spam your questions. I am coming into your question one by one, and I'm not hoping to miss any of the questions as well. So don't be upset. If you could see my screen, you can understand the number of questions I have.
I'm just seeing that the number of questions which is coming just in usual chat,
Yeah, so I'm
I,
trying
I can
to
feel it.
That's why I'm telling everyone to go through this thing itself and don't have to repeat the questions. I just want to be fair to all those people who have asked first. I'm just going to their questions one by one. Patel Kavi has a question. I have applied for skilled trade in the same IRCC Express entry and the last row was 408, 435. What will happen now?
Okay, so Kavi, you just need to wait, man. So at this point, unfortunately, that stream is not there. Even though you are on 408, now it's very difficult that to get a PR or we don't know. Like right now, the skilled trade stream is suspended.
Hmm.
It may come back, but there will be some kind of changes and everything. So we don't know. But if you really wanted to get a PR, you need to look into other ways. Look into the other job offer PNPs or look for a ways to improve your CRS point. That would be my recommendation.
All righty. All right. All right. Going into the next question is
Sad
Vishnu
joke.
is Vegin has a question. Can international students apply for peer-to-peer program while still studying?
So once again, so what's the name? Sorry,
Wedgen.
Reg, Regin. So hi, Regin. Once again,
Wedgen. Wedgen.
Regin. Wow,
I'll put the
nice name.
question up for you. There you go.
Okay, Wedge, Wedgeden. My pronunciation, man, I'm very poor with names and numbers, but Wedgen. So, bro, one thing about the TR to PR is no one have clear idea. First of all, that is it coming or not. Again, in the 2025 budget, the term which is used is accelerated PR pathway. Somehow the immigration firm, the social media influencer, those each and every Tom, Dick, and Harry who have a phone and who can talk, just coming up saying that their tier 2 PR is coming. But now the point
Mm,
is where they see that. Because in the budget, it is very clearly written there is an accelerated PR pathway where people are now terming it as tier 2 PR. One. Second thing is, yet the IRCC has not told anything. Government said that. So, like, अच्छे दिन आएंगे back home. Okay. In India, this place everyone can correlate. अच्छे दिन आएंगे. Did अच्छे दिन came? Same thing. That okay. Government said their side, but now
yeah.
IRCC has to implement the policy where they have to term that program, they have to tell the eligibility, documentation, everything. Yet nothing is told. So, yes, if you're a student, what my recommendation is do your studies properly, try to look for a job in a priority sector, and try to do your IELTS and get your PCC done. These two things, if you do the last two things, the PCC and IELTS, at least you can prepare with your documents if something comes. But as of today, no confirmation yet.
Hmm. Okay, Vishnu, we're gonna go a little quicker, okay? We have a lot of
Done.
questions. So
Let's go.
quick answers, quick answers. A lake, I hope the cook trade has
Hey,
I,
wait. Amit
mm.
Pahal, really like it, man. Modi ji be like, मेरे को क्यों दो? Good one, man.
Okay,
Yes, yeah, please.
I'm a lake. I hope the cook trade is removed. Can I apply under CEC? I'm working as a cook in Whistler,
Yes.
BC.
Yes, you can do that. Cook is always there under the CC category. Don't need to worry on that.
Hey, the next question is Paul. My CRS is at 475, working as machinist for the last 1 year. What are my chances with the skill trade role?
So, Paul, I believe you still have a room to improve in your English proficiency before you change the province, change the job, or learning French. Try to get CLB 9 in your IELTS, CELPIP, or PT. Do anything but do the best so that your score can go beyond 500. Take this one thing in writing that next year, if express entry draw, be a little bit disciplined, like how the immigration want from the immigrants, the score will come down. But now this year the score came around 518. Then again the immigration changed the plan and then they do only 1,000 invitation. That's why the score again went high to 533. Once, if your score can be improved, you are safe. But if it is not, then you have to wait for some other programs which is yet to come. No one have a clear idea at this point. So please don't spend your money behind consultations or booking or like creating a profile by paying. You can do by yourself, man. If you can apply for your work permit, why don't you just create your profile on a weekend? Just sit with your friends, Google it, how to create my express entry profile, and create a profile.
Alrighty. Okay, we have Akshay here. When can we expect the revised knock? As I'm worried about pharmacy assistant job. It's given to December 2026 in the website, or do you think they will change it before that?
No, it again, every year the version change. So if you notice that this year all the category-based expression error, there's a version 2. And the
Hmm.
last year it was version 1, now it will be version 3 in 2026. Usually the knock code get updated by start of the year. By January to March in between, you can anticipate the version 3, which will be clearly mentioning that what all knock codes will be there in category-based expression error. All the best.
Mishala's question, is the category completely taken away or is it for the backlogs?
Okay. So hi, Mishala. It's not for backlog. It's basically as per the letter, which very clearly says that there's a lot of fake documentation and things was happening behind the screen. That's why the OINP cannot able to validate that whether the application is genuine, and that's why they have decided to close down the application. So for temporarily, right now it is suspended. It is not basically cancelled, like it is permanently suspended or temporarily suspended. It is not yet released. In coming days, we will come to know about that. So right now, if anyone in skill trade submitted an application, they may get a refund. That's the only positive thing. But if you have not submitted your application, start looking for other streams.
Okay, we have Darshana. Hi, I got an approval for job offer stream and also filed for Express Entry. My work permit is expiring on December 2026. Will it take too much time to get the PR?
Darshana, what can I answer you? You already got an approval on job offer stream. Okay, good. So you already might have submitted your PR application if you got a PNP
Also
approval.
filed for Express Entry.
And you already filed for express entry. So again, it all depends upon now your CRS point. So if you already have a PNP nomination, then you can apply for a work permit extension. You can be in Canada, but the total processing time for PR can take up to 1.5 to 2 years. Express entry, if your CRS point is good, all the best. You don't need to worry about anything. But if your score is not good, try to improve that. That's the way you can get a PR in 2026. All the best, Darshana.
Okay,
And guys,
basic.
if you're getting your answer, do like, let us know that you're getting your answer, and please let us know your feedbacks, because you guys were, like I said, like you guys are the one who made the Can family big. So please give your feedbacks. Do like our channel, or do like a comment, or press the heart button. Like I see sometime in between the heart is coming up. Feels good. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, basic Irshad. I'm a mechanical engineer working in hotel as a maintenance worker. What should I do?
Okay. Bashit. Bashit. I said it is Bashit. Right? Bashit. Yeah. So
Basic.
Bashit. No, Bas.
Basit? Okay, Basit. Okay, let's not waste time just
Hi.
pronouncing the
Let's go with the
name.
bro. So, bro, what you have to do is, if you are already working as a maintenance worker, yes, your knock code was under the skill trade worker stream, but now, as it is not there, you can still able to go under the express entry other streams. So next year, if the category base change, that comes under the trade category, then again you can able to get a PR. But for now, try to improve your CRS point. Please, to all the Can family member, learn English first. Yes, you can learn French. I can understand. Okay, there are a lot of push for that at this point. But I have seen a lot of applications where even if I getting a CLB 9, your CRS point can go beyond 500. So
Hmm.
do learn those language or polish that language which you already know, rather than learning a new language and getting into depression if you're not getting a score. Please avoid depression. It's already winter, vitamin D deficiency. A lot of things can happen with the brain. So please be positive. That's most important.
All right, to the next question, Vishnu. What about pharmacy assistant jobs? I think a lot of people are asking about the same question. Is pharmacy assistant jobs Canada? What is the chances of getting a PR in Canada?
So the skilled trade worker stream, that is the same thing can happen with cook and the pharmacy assistant, because once again, like if you know, each and every, if you're taking 10 international students, four of them will be cook as of today, and two of them will be pharmacy assistant, and the rest, like around four to six individuals, might be PSW. That's a current trend going on. But if
Hmm.
CIC notice that no, a lot of people are trying to apply under the one particular stream, or it don't need a license, so no, don't need a certification, so people are running a payroll, working under the table, somehow they wanted to get a PR. 2026, you can again see a regulation change. And that's why I said, we have already posted a video which went viral, crazy viral, where once again, based upon the internal records, I have just explained you that there are greater chances that cook and pharmacy assistant can be taken down. But that doesn't mean that you will not get a PR. You still get a PR. It's still qualified under the express entry base, but category based express entry draw, there are greater chances that knock code may update. So please don't just focus on one stream, always have multiple options. All the
Okay.
best.
All right. We have a question from Fish who is there a possibility that there could be another healthcare draw this year?
Pishu, don't know. Really, I have no idea. And again, I can just tell you what I don't even expect to have a draw in the November month. Usually, if you notice that 2023, 2024, 2022, after October, usually the immigration started to dry out.
Mm,
Suddenly, this today, we had a healthcare draw, and that is also 3,500, which is out of the blue. So, like I said, there can be, but mostly I'm anticipating good draws and score to come down in 2026 based upon the public, like the budget 2025. Yet to see how the immigration is going to remodify because next year there's a Quebec election. And in Canada, immigration is all about politics.
hmm, okay. Abhishek has a question. Why is it taking too long to approve work permits? I'm getting really nervous right now. Please answer.
So, Abhishek, you should go and watch our last week live where we did a post-grad open work permit on that. It's on a YouTube live. You can go and watch it. There I'm explaining that if your work permit is getting delayed, what you have to do. If go and check it and you can follow the steps which I explained that in the YouTube live so that if you do that, if you think that your application is proper, don't panic. You don't need to worry. But if you notice, if you go and review your document and you see that, okay, something is missing, you can call the CIC, you can raise a reform, you can try to take action so that your application is completed. Even I do have an application which is now due from last January. But again, if my client asks me, I say that don't even worry about it because I did 100% proper submission. I'm 200% sure the application will get approved. But when today I received one of the like a sad text message from one of my clients saying that she did an application in January, the CIC requested for the documents in the month of October. As per her, she did submitted the IELTS, but today the refusal came.
Mm,
Once again, anything can happen with your application if you don't do a proper submission. But go through that live so that you can have a brief understanding about what you should do. And if everything is good, don't worry, man. You don't need to worry. All the best, Abhishek.
all right. We have Vinamra. Hi, Vinamra. He's a client of ours.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Hey, bro. I got my trades drawn in September. Submitted my documents, and today I heard that in OINP3's application is starting to get returned. Do I have to worry about it?
भाई क्यों बेकार में टेंशन लेते हो यार. Okay, so to all CAN family members, please understand one simple thing. Anything happening, it is not something which is definitely going to influence you.
Mm,
This particular stream is a skilled trade worker stream. Bilam Raman, you applied under the trade draw under the express entry. It is not even a PNP where Ontario plays any role. It's basically federal government application you have submitted. Why you will get your PR, man. Don't worry. All the best. हम
hey,
पार्टी बनाएंगे PR के बाद.
Satin has asked, hi, are there any hope for business graduates to get PR in Canada, especially from Ontario? I'm still worried of my decision to study business in Canada. I like, but for a safe career and knowing to get a residence here makes me
Okay.
regretful.
Certain I can feel your pain, man. Again, I like we do used to do study permit, and from 2022 onwards, we started to slow down that and we started to stop it by 2023, 2024. Because again, when we tell the clients or the parents from India, from Philippines, from China that try to go with a course which Canada needs, go with a skilled trade, go with a healthcare, go with something which is education based, everyone say that no, my son or my daughter did a business course or a IT related course. We wanted to pursue the same kind of masters because again, back home, that's a mentality. However, yeah, like you are one of the victim of it where you wanted to go through a good career. That's why you took that kind of course. But unfortunately, Canada don't need that. Or openly, Canada don't support that. Basically, I would like to put it in that way. But still, PR is possible if your profile is good and you understand that, okay, what are options you have, start working on it. Don't get depressed because once again, STEM category was there last year, this year it's not there. What if next year it comes? All those individuals who are saying that IT is not good, next year they all will say IT is the best. Same thing, the transportation. Now no one is working in transportation. Take this in writing. I will say CIC do play mind games. And if they play mind game, they put a transportation back, everyone will be running behind with the transportation law course. So please, whatever your profile is, always have different options and then work towards it so that in next 1 to 1.5 years, you can attain one of the goal. That's the way how you should plan the PR. So don't get depressed. Try to take consultation from anyone you trust and get understanding that what are your options and work on them. Thank you. Your voice is gone.
Oh, he also said thank you for answering, guys.
Thank you, man.
Please remember me in your prayers for me to get the
Always,
PR.
always, man. Always. You all should get a PR. You're all the part of the Can family. My prayers are always with you all. You should get a PR.
Alrighty, Nitesh. I'm Nitesh. I'm in the STEM Express. Is what are the STEM Express entry? Is there any hope? And also, please share some details how international students stream work. What are all the requirements for this from the company side? Please share details on this, Nitesh. That's a big question,
Nitesh,
Nitesh.
that is something it can take, like during a consultation, it usually takes me for 1.5 to 2 hours to explain
Mhm.
each and every point. But let me tell you, there is a simple solution for you. If you go to a YouTube channel, there's a long video that what are the PNP pathways in Ontario that will explain your first question that what are the details you needed for the international student. Second, there is one video is coming which is under the rendering at this point. It may get posted by coming week, which is going to explain that how you should look into which PNP is suitable for you, how you should explain your employer about okay, what they have to do. Third video, we have already posted that what your employer has to do to help you with the PNP. But again, these are three or four videos we have posted till now on a YouTube. It's a full videos. You can go and watch them and you can educate yourself. Coming towards your first and most important one is STEM category. Once again, I don't expect any draws this year. But again, anything can happen by the end of this year. If something comes, really, I will be happy for you. But you should plan for other PR pathways for 2026. That would be the time when you should get your PR. Take care.
All right, Anjana, any idea about the PNP category? I have applied in PNP category. I work as an underwriter. Recently, insurance was added in the in-demand stream. Is there any chance for tier to PR or anything in that particular thing?
In demand underwriter, I believe you're talking about the STEM category. So again, that's one of the thing. Anjana, through you, I'd like to explain to a CAN family. Guys, immigration is vast. Okay. When you say that you applied for the PNP category, when you say that underwriter, then you say it is under the in-demand stream, and then the in-demand stream, like the underwriter, the insurance thing usually comes under the skill trade or sorry, the STEM category. Again, it's a three, four different streams which you are trying to mix. And the first thing you have to look into is especially name the proper stream, look into the eligibility, compare with last 1 year that when the draw was happened in that particular stream. And if the draw came in last 1 year, then you are safe. If you think
Vishnu,
that, yeah,
can I stop you for a second? She also, and I'm just reading through the comments, and I also found that she's also from Nova Scotia, if that helps you.
okay, so she's okay. That is a Nova Scotia PNP now she's talking about. So again,
Mm-hmm,
Anjana, what you have to do is you need to look into which is the particular stream you are. So skill trade, international student, which stream you're looking into. Look in the eligibility, look into how much score you're sitting on, and compare with last 1 year that what is the draw happened for in that particular stream. If the draw happened in last 1 year in 2025 in that stream, then you're good. If not, then you're taking a risk. Look for other options. All the best.
mm-hmm. Okay, Vidhi Parmar. So people who are waiting in the express entry pool without receiving an invitation, what are the other pathways for them?
Depending upon the profile. So once again, like I said, with the depending upon like how your profile is, Express Entry is just one way to get a PR. And again, in Express Entry itself, there are subcategories are there. Depending upon your background, your experience, your current field of study, your employer support, there can be other pathways too. But again, go and talk to any legal immigration firm who can evaluate your profile and can tell you, okay, one, two, three, four, five, six options, and you can look into which option is suitable for you, or at least waiting for express entry, you can always focus on other options too. That would be my recommendation.
All right, Anjana said thank you,
Thank you,
Vishnu.
Anjana. Vidya, I hope you got an answer.
All right, Nitish also said thank you,
Thank you, Nitesh.
and Satyan also said I just
Satya, thank
completed
you,
my
man.
studies. I definitely want to get your consultations, and thank you.
First, get a job. So, Satya, first get a job. Second, get a IELTS. After you get these two things, then book an appointment. Please do not hurry to book an appointment because my recommendations is always based upon your profile. So if you don't have a job or if you have never applied for IELTS and you give me a sum like, okay, yeah, I can get CLB 12, be practical. So get your IELTS, get a job, or at least have a job offer with you, then book an appointment so that I can at least tell you really that, okay, practically, okay, these are your options. All the best.
All right, everybody, we're going heading to the last 20, 50, 15, 20 minutes of the live. For those who are joining in even now, guys, there's an option where you can put in your questions. Don't put it in the comments section. There's so much of things going on in the comments. Don't do it. There is a chat box. Do you see the chat icon
Question
with the
mark.
question mark in it? It's a QA session. You can put in your questions there. We will definitely get into it, but don't spam it as well. Just one question, please. Uh, Okay, let's go. Subi Peter has a question. I'm working as an assistant manager in a restaurant. Is there any chance to get a PR?
Has to be depending upon your profile. Once again, unfortunately, the only best option you have is Express Entry CEC, or you can go through a job offer stream, PNPs. Look for any one of it. If your employer is good, you can look for PNP. Otherwise, Express Entry is the only way where you need to boost your CRS point. All the best.
Okay, Akil has a question. Hi everyone, I'm on a PGWP with a 1 year of 1 year completed and 2 years left. I haven't been able to get a tier 0123 job. What would be the easiest way to get a PR for me switching to DSW, PSW role in Ontario or moving to a province like Alberta or Nova Scotia?
Okay, you can go anywhere, man. It doesn't matter. You need a job. That's most important. Think about it. You spend almost like 30 to 35 lakh Indian rupees. You must have a big, huge loan. And the 3 years of work permit, you already finished 1 year. Now you're only remaining with 2 years. The first thing you have to do is focus on a tier 0, 1, 2 job at least. If you get a
Mm.
tier 0, 1, 2, 3, then focus on getting a DSW, PSW job because those are the ways by which you are going to get a PR. Moving the province is not going to get a PR until you have a supportive employer. So wherever you get a better job, supportive employer, move there, start working as soon as possible. Don't wait.
This is a great question. I mean, a lot of people are dreaming to win the score. Is Preeti is asking, hello, how to improve score from 527? My work permit is expiring on June 2026.
Treat, keep a treat for me. You should be getting an invitation in 2026. And before June 2026, you can submit your PR application and you can apply for a bridging open work permit. If this come true, call my office. I will be waiting for a treat from you. But again, your score is really good here. You don't need to worry about anything else. All the best.
I know, right? Okay,
Well,
let's
I
go.
mean, what was your score?
521.
See, and he only studied for 1 year. His work permit was expired in last December 2024. We did appeal for him, which is still going on. He received his invitation in the month of June. We submitted an application, we updated a work permit, and he and his beautiful wife both are PR, and she's coming after 9 days.
A beautiful only for wife and only. But I am, you can also say handsome also.
I don't consider you handsome.
Okay. Uh,
My
all right,
sister
okay.
is beautiful. Brother is ugly.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Uh, let's go. Let's go to. Okay, people are getting bored. Okay,
Oh,
Sonu.
sorry.
Sonu's. Let's go to Sonu's question. In the skill trade category, where the question? Okay, in category O, which is cancelled today, and trade workers in the trades category, which includes the cook, the same.
No. Okay, so no. Skilled trade worker stream is a express entry PNP. The trade category which you're talking about, the cook, that is the category based express entry. Now, I have already explained that in the start of this live. So if you
Mm.
even posted, you can go and check it there. But in short, these are two different categories. Don't mix it. And please to all can family members, don't try to connect the dots. It's skilled trade worker stream, which is express entry PNP, which has an update. Other than that, everything is as usual. So don't worry, don't panic, and don't spread rumors. If you notice something like that, please don't share with your friends, because you have a partial information you shared with that person, and that person have no clue. That person literally can go into depression, because I know a lot of calls which I'm getting today after this particular change, people are already in depression at this point. So please avoid spreading negative rumors if it is not genuine.
Okay, we have Archie, who has said, "Hi, I got an ITA today, but PCC from India is I got it in March 2025. Is it still valid, or do I need to
Yes.
reapply?"
So Archie, if you have never traveled back home to India after March 2025, then you're good to use the same PCC. If you have traveled, then you should get a new PCC. All the best. Congratulations on your invitation. Hopefully you will be PR very soon.
All right. Then we go to Anjana. Hi, Vishnu. I'm working as an AA Vishnu's profession again. RN in Ontario. My employer is ready to support for OINP. I don't have any experience back in India. My stream will be foreign worker. Can I apply now with this experience?
Yes. So, Anjana, you can definitely be able to apply under the foreign worker job offer stream, very high possibility. But if you are recently passed out, then you should also try under the international student. Being an RN, you can able to apply under the international student if you have studied within 2 years, or even after 2 years, you can apply for foreign worker job offer stream. But one thing, definitely you might have degree from back home for sure, because you're a RN now. If you could have done a CLD 9, just 1 year of Canadian work experience, no experience from back home, degree done, and CLB 9, you would be sitting around 467 points. And
Mm,
today's draw was 462. Think about, if you would have taken a consultation with me by this point, you might have that hold that invitation, and you might be putting that, Vishnu, thank you, I got my invitation. Like a lot of clients who are texting me today saying that, sir, thank you for the the encouragement to do the self-pip. I did my self-pip. I was trying to improve, but today I got my invitation. So Anjana, it's not that you have to go with the PNP. There are other ways to focus on your English proficiency. All the best.
hmm. Okay, Mahadevan that's a pretty cool name. It's been close to 10 months since I have applied for my work permit. I still haven't got it. And can you also say my PR path is to students who just came to Canada after their 12th and completing a 2-year program?
So hi Mahadevan. So first thing, you should go and watch our YouTube live last week, where we have spoke about the post-grad open work permit refusal, what you should do if the application is not yet came and crossed beyond the 180 days. You should go and watch that. That is guiding you that what all things you have to look into and what should action you should take. Second thing, about your PR pathways, get a job. The faster you get a job, the faster you will have a priority sector job, I would say, the faster you will be holding your PR card. So please don't wait. 10 months is already, if you could have started working at that point, right now you have a 10 months of Canadian work experience. So please take this implied status as a bonus. Start finding a job in a priority sector. All the best.
Hmm. I mean, for Can, I think one of the craziest story of getting a PR was for someone who was working as a carpenter. And we
Oh yeah.
have a question from Martin. What are the options of get PR in Ontario for a carpenter?
Okay. So now the carpenter, Martin, people usually compare the carpenter as the back home carpenter who do like building the car cabinets, doing the table work, furniture shop. But the carpenter definition in Canada is totally different. So to all the Can family member, carpenter knock code, if you can Google the carpenter knock code, you will understand. It says about the blueprint of the house, and it's more about the construction related, construction of the house. That is a carpenter knock code, technically defined based upon the duties. If you are looking as carpenter back home, then it's basically come under the cabinet maker or other knock codes. So,
Mm,
Martin, you should look into identify the proper knock code and get your consultation with someone, any immigration firm which you trust, so that they can evaluate your knock code and everything, and they can tell you exactly what you should do. Because once again, carpenter is one of the knock code where people get misleaded very easily based upon the preconceived notion that back home carpenter makes the table. Here the carpenter builds the building. So there are two different knock codes. Please be careful.
and here the carpenter also gets the PR.
Here, the carpenter man, PR comes at home. It's a well-paid job. It's a very high-paid job. But
Yeah.
again, people are very less understanding that difference.
All right. We're going to the last 10 minutes, guys. Last 10 minutes. So if you have any urgent questions, I don't think there is a super chat option in here, but
Next
we
week,
will.
you need to wait
Yeah.
for next week. Otherwise, you
Okay.
can book a 15-minute appointment with me if you want. Otherwise, just wait for the next week. We will be coming back live. You most probably it will be on YouTube. And if you wanted to join the live, go to a YouTube channel, press the bell icon because when you press the bell icon, you subscribe the channel, you get a notification whenever we start our live. Like in the Instagram, our
Mhm.
followers usually get the notification. So it's easy that everyone can join. In YouTube, only if you subscribe and press the bell icon, then only you get a notification. So smart move to get a answer without a payment.
Okay. We have. Okay. The last couple of questions we're going into is
Last
from
couple means two only.
Krishna Patel. His my CRS is at 514. And is there any chance that I can get is this a come the CRS score can come down for CEC in 2026?
Hi, Krishna. Possible भाई हो सकता है स्कोर कम हो बट अगेन 514 it you may need to wait till June July August अगर ड्रॉ प्रॉपरली हुआ तो as of now I don't recommend you to wait for that. Try to improve your CRS point if that is a way. Otherwise it depends upon now your knock code. If it is a generic knock code, you may have to wait and you try to look for other option to boost your score to get a faster PR. Otherwise, just wait. You should get a PR.
All right, Anson Verghese. Hi, I got the invitation from OINP this June and didn't get the nomination yet. How long should I wait till I get the nomination?
Hi Arshun, congratulations, bhai. First of all, I'm very happy for you. No, മച്ചാ ഇത് നമ്മുടെ വർഗീസ് ലെറ്റ്സ് ഗോ ഇൻ മലയാളം സോ വർഗീസ് ജൂണിൽ സബ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്ത ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ ആണെങ്കിൽ ഇപ്പൊ ഒരു 4-5 മാസം പിടിക്കുന്നുണ്ട് ടു ഗെറ്റ് അപ്രൂവൽ സോ ഇപ്പൊ ജൂണിൽ സബ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്താൽ ഇറ്റ്സ് ഓൾസോ ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക്കലി യു വിൽ സംവെയർ അറൌണ്ട് ഒരു ഡിസംബർ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ജാനുവരി ഫെബ്രുവരിന്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ അപ്രൂവൽ കിട്ടും ഓൾ ദ ബെസ്റ്റ്
Okay, okay, okay,
എനി
okay.
തമിഴ്
Tamil. uh, okay. Devarajan, Praveen. Hi, I'm Praveen. I got
ദേ
a skill.
മലയാളം
I am Praveen. I got a skill trade application rejected because of the stream suspension. Moreover, my work permit is expiring May 2026. Is there any other PR through others? Is there any way to get PR through other streams? Please advise.
ഹായ് ദേവ Unfortunately, yeah, I can feel your pain, what happened with you today, but please look into other options depending upon now your CRS point, where you work, if your employer is supportive, or what is your background, you can able to look for a express entry other streams or look for a PNP. That is the only pathway at this point. Most promising, if you're looking for PNP, is international student job offer stream, which is again next year because allocation is more. 2024, there used to be like 4 to 5 draws. Same thing can happen in coming year. Look into that way. All the best.
Okay. We have a question from GB. Hi, Vishnu. Any update regarding home support worker pilot program in 2025? I haven't received AOR yet. How long will it take?
Okay, so Jimmy, let me tell you good news and a bad news. Good news is good that you have submitted your application. Bad news is the application which are submitted in 2023 recently got an update that yes, there are application under the process. The application which are submitted in 2024 and 2025, unfortunately, till now there is no update. And the worst about this home care support program is there is no work permit extension policy. So that means if your work permit is expired, you literally has to go back. There is no PR. So better, GB, look for the pathways to get a PR in other way because the home care pilot program, the processing time can go up to 36 months, which is like almost like 3 to 4 years. So have a plan B and C just to be sure that you get a PR while you are on work permit. All the best.
Lol. Guys, Vishnu is blushing because his wife's name is GB. Yashika is a concern, Vishnu.
You go let her.
Are you guys picking a few questions and answering them? Lol. I have had the same question several times. Yashika, I can't find your question, Yashika. You might have to put up your question again. Maybe if I can find it in the question section.
Ishika, he's doing purposefully.
I'm not doing favoritism, guys. I love you all, but I'm just.
Ishika, you might be North Indian, that's why he's doing that. Just put your comment, Ishika. We will give you an answer for sure.
Okay, all right. Let's go to Nitish George. I'm Nitish George. I'm an applied citizen for PGWP. Can I do PCC now without a valid work permit?
Nitish, why you even want to do a PCC at this point? First of all, look for a job. If you have a good job, then wait for your work permit. You have a status, then you can do the PCC. But in the meantime, try to improve your IELTS score, get a better job in priority sector. Those should be your primary options rather than going behind the PCC. Wait for it until you get a work permit because BLS need a valid status. All the best. GB, thank you. Thank you.
Uh, even I think Satyan said it's worth the wait to hear you speak Malayalam.
And Malayalam, ആരെങ്കിലും
Venda.
come for a consultation, man. We will just only go in Malayalam. Manglish.
Okay, Gaurav has a question. Hi, my work permit expires in Feb 9th and my TRV is valid until 2029. Can I re-enter Canada on the same TRV while waiting for spousal PR, or should I re-register my marriage here first?
So, Gaurav, first of all, if your work permit is about to expire in 9th of February, you should get married before that. Because if you get married before that and you get a marriage certificate, you don't need to re-enter. You can apply for PR sponsorship application and you can able to submit your open work permit application. So technically, you have how what can I say? The Brahmastra with you that you will get a PR. You don't need to wait for the CRS draw. You don't need to look for the any kind of policy change. If your relationship is genuine, you will be PR very soon and you will not go out of status if you get married before 9th of February. All the best, bye. Congratulations. Very happy for you. Welcome to the gang.
Nitish is the Jnanam Malayali and I'm currently working as a quality engineer in law code. 21321. Nice.
वो वो एक जोक सुना है जोक करना मलेरिया
Yes,
मलेरिया
Ah,
ये
നാട്ടിൽ
मलेरिया
എവിടെയാ
ये
നാട്ടിൽ
मलेरिया
എവിടെ
नाटक
നാട്ടിൽ okay, Yashika is like, did you get my question now? Yes, Yashika, we're going into your question. How about PCC? Can I do the
ये
police clarification?
हाँ
Through nearest police station from for now because BLS is taking 4 weeks and now then once it's approved, can
yeah
I
yeah
put it through a
so
web form? Web form.
yes so yes Ishika you can able to do so there are different ways to get a PCC one is a BLS second is a from Indian consulate or third is from the local police station but now the point is local police station only used to do the PCC if you are there but again in India anything can happen so yes you can able to get a PCC from there you can get a PCC. Like again, if it is a mandatory requirement, if you can wait for it, I would say that get the proper PCC and then submit it. That would be the way. But yeah, if you get it from a local police station, that's well and good. All the best. Praveen, ഞാൻ
Bro,
മലയാളി ആണ്.
ബ്രോ ഞാനും മലയാളിയാണ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ റിപ്ലൈ Okay. Vishnu, in the video we're gonna put up today for all those who have joined us live, we're gonna give you a heads up to one of the points Vishnu had highlighted, and this is one of the questions Vishnu, even this person is asking. Is there any chance for PR for early childhood educator or assistant in
Assistant.
2026? I already have 1 year experience in Tier 2 category supervisor, and I'm now working as an early childhood educator assistant, and I will complete 1 year in October 2026.
Okay. So what's the name?
Ria.
Hi, Ria. You should be getting your invitation somewhere by October. So October, November, December, January, February, March. By March 2026, congratulations, you will be qualified under the category based express entry draw educational sector. 0.1% chances that that knockcode can be removed. Again, anything can happen in immigration, but 99.9%, once you complete your 6 months of experience, you would be the one who will be happy to have this kind of job. But in between, Ria, do one thing, try to improve your CRS point. Let me give you one of the small example what happened today so that you can correlate with that. I have my best friend named John Polachin. So if he's watching this, it is specifically dedicated to him. John is engineer from back home, no experience. So he No, yeah, no experience. No, he had a 1 year of experience in Ernakulam back home. Then he came here. He worked for 2 years as a 22221 as a user support technician in Alberta. So he studied in Conestoga. I met him there. Then after that, he was my best friend. Then he was looking for a job. Then his sister was there, so she helped her to get him a job. He moved to Alberta. Unfortunately, from the time he moved to Alberta, Alberta said that no, we are not taking job collection, so we are not going to give him a PR. He waited for 2 years. So till this April, okay, this is very important. Till this April, he was waiting for the draw, and his score was 504, 502 something. Last year, when the draw came 507, he was sitting around 491. I requested him multiple times to give the IELTS because if he could have got CLB 9, he would be PR last year. But God always have a plan. In April, what he did is he switched his job from the user support technician to 42201 DSW kind of thing in Alberta itself. Now the point is ECA assistant, PSW, pharmacy assistant, or DSW 42201 don't need a license. So he switched his job in the month of April as a DSW. And guess what? Today, I have not even sent him my email because when I saw that email that he got an invitation, after that I started this live. But yes, he being an engineer working under the user support technician, just because he switched his career to the healthcare, completed 6 months as of this month, October only, he's touched his 6 months. November, he already got an invitation. So this is just an example of that. The same thing what we have noticed now. You already have 2 years of experience. You already started working in October. You completed 6 months. You are qualified under the education sector, and you will be getting your invitation. Considering that your CRS point is good. So John Polichin, he's sitting around 519 points now. This year, lower score is 518. When it was 518, he was sitting around 505 points. He felt that it's very unfortunate. I have seen a text message from him saying that he's planning to go back to India because he's getting depressed. Today, after this live, I'm going to call him. So again, God has its own plan, but you need to work hard on your own PR. All the best. Okay, your voice is gone.
I'm sorry, Vishnu, my voice is actually good. Okay. All right. I think Vishnu, for the last three questions. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hatred for this,
Okay, let's go.
but
Let's go. Let's go.
we have to go to the last couple of questions. Okay. Cheryl Phillip, I got FSW Healthcare IT. Do I need POF or job pay stub once husband's Canadian account is okay?
So the primary applicant need to have a show money. So you need to have a good amount of whatever your family size is in the primary applicant's bank account. It can be joint, it can be single, but it has to be in your name, who's the primary applicant.
Okay. All right. And all right, Jay has a question. Hi, Jay here. I've been watching all of your videos and your amazing, informative, and motivation to all of us. Thank you for that. So my
Thank you,
question
Jai.
is that before getting any field job, should we get any NOG 0123 job to meet eligibility for PR?
So at least 1 year of Canadian work experience is required to get qualified if you don't have any work experience from back home. If you have a more than 3 years of work experience from back home, then yes, you directly get qualified into express entry. But again, working in Canada under tier 0123 gets you 40 points, which is a significant point difference. So, Javai, try to improve your English proficiency, try to gain a 1 year of experience. Plus, if you have a back home experience or education, try to get a proper documents. You should be good with the PR. All the best. And thank you for the support.
All right.
Guys, if you're getting your answer, do give love, thumbs up.
Show some love,
Yeah.
please.
Thanks for the information for my question.
All right, and to the pretty much the last question is, I have a job offer as an aircraft technician, plan to move to Prince Edward Island. Is there any chance that I can get a PR there?
Man, aircraft technician is really good now code and less competition because it's not that common. If you're getting a job, it's a good package, everything is good. Ask your employer if they are AIP designated. If they are AIP designated, you should go through the Atlantic AIP. Otherwise, you can look for the PNP. But if not both, try to improve your IELTS program, like IELTS score or CELPIP score. try to look into the category base or CEC where you can able to get a PR Vargas. All the best with the best job you have got, man. I'm very proud of you.
Ria said she is. Thank you for answering my question. I'm sitting on 470 points right now.
470. Decent score. Good.
All right, guys, that's it for now. I mean, we're gonna have to wrap it up. Sorry, guys, it's a weekend. But definitely we do come live every weekend on a Friday around like between 6:30 to 8. So if you have questions, or let's say if you want to have just want wish to give you an answer to most of the questions, tune in every week, every Friday. 6 to 10, between 6 to 8, not 10, sorry, 6 to 8, we come live. And Vishnu, you want to say something?
Anup Tangachan. Brother, I have like he literally called today. Thank you, Anup. I have got a note on your file. I have told him to get a self-pip score, improve it. So he's again one of the wonderful Can family member which understood that when I said that, okay, no, you don't need to move, you will get a PR here, you need to work on your English. He literally, like having his all the responsibilities, he did that, and as of today, he got an invitation. So very proud of you, Anup. All the best. Thank you for recognizing us, and thank you for being a CAN family member. Man, I'm very happy. Like I said, in my team, I have received like from my clients, I have received around 5 to 7 invitations as of now. I still invitation is coming, but I have received more than 20 or 30 messages from my consultation clients who said that, thank you, sir. I was supposed to move the province or I was losing the hope. I was about my work points about to expire. But in today's draw, I have got an invitation because I have improved the CRS point. Please note,
Mm.
guys, it's not about the knock code only. It's always about the CRS point when you're looking into express entry. With all the hopes, all the best. And like I said, if anyone's question is missing, don't feel sad. Just take down, copy your question. Once this live is posted, put your question below that. Because all the questions, whatever you put in the comment section of our video, 101% it will be answered. We will never leave any question unattended. So you will definitely get an answer. But like I said, if you have something specific about your profile, unfortunately, we cannot able to comment until unless we see your profile. So in that case, you can able to book an appointment with us, or like I said, go to anyone. Just you should get a PR. That's my prayers. All the best and have a good night.
All right, everyone. If let us know how the live session was. If it was informative, if you want to give us any feedback, put it in the comments as well. We're gonna get look into it.
And you guys decide what would be the topic, what should be the what we need to improve. So do give your feedbacks because once we see your feedback, next time it will be a YouTube live or an Instagram live, we will decide. But usually on Instagram, you directly get a notification. But on YouTube, you have to go subscribe and press the bell icon so that you will get a notification whenever we do the live. In that way, you can always join our live session, get all the information. And again, you don't have to pay anything because you are the valuable member of Can family.
All righty, that's it for now. You guys have a great weekend. Bye bye.
Bye bye.